Hi, I'm LadyJenevia. Welcome back to my Dickinson Season 2 reviews. It feels like it's been ages since I actually sat down to make one of these reviews. I was using my press screeners to get ahead of what content I needed to produce for my channel so that I would be able to work on other things. I recently did an interview with Christina Strange. She is the writer of the new Netflix film Finding Ohana, which is out today if you'd like to watch it. And I really think that you should watch it. It was a really heartwarming story about family and reconnecting with your heritage and culture. She's also one of the writers on the new Netflix series Shadow and Bone, which I have not made any new videos about since last year. They've been taking forever to even release a trailer. I also wanted to be able to work on a new video essay. I haven't been this excited actually about a video essay project since my Knives Out video essay that I made last year. You know, the one that I had 10,000 technical malfunctions to be able to finally get uploaded. The Lionsgate copyright bots were fighting with me, and finally I had to chop my precious baby, my beautiful video essay, into 4 pieces and post it like that, and now hardly anyone has watched it, even though I poured my heart and soul into creating it. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. But I'm here now, and I am ready to talk about next week's episode of Dickinson. This is a spoiler-free review of episode 7, which is called Forever is Composed of Nows. In more colloquial language, this episode is the spa episode. I know I didn't give you viewers a song in my last review, but an entire opera. Hopefully no one is too upset about that, particularly in hindsight, but let me make sure that I give you a song this week. It's called Don't Stop, and in parentheses, Drip Drip Drop, and it's by the artist named MUNNYCAT. It will be linked in the description box. You can add it to your playlist while you wait for next week's episode to air. I am making this review before episode 6 has aired, so I'm guessing at the time of this video premiering that everyone is all worked up and feeling personally attacked by episode 6. You're stressed out, you're riled up, your emotions are flying. You need something to help you relax. All of us could use a nice trip to the spa. Can we talk about the spa, by the way? If you've seen some of the promo for Dickinson Season 2, then you will have seen clips from this episode already. They were sprinkled into the edits of larger video compilations that were released, like the trailer. I don't really know what to make of what they're saying about spa treatments or self-care via spa treatments in this episode. Obviously, the main purpose of the episode is not to talk about the spa, it's to focus on Emily and what's going on with her, and the spa is just the eccentric setting of the week. But I was feeling some type of way. Are you making fun of spas? Are you making fun of skincare? That's really what I want to know. Because on average, I have about 10 steps in a single skincare routine, and I have to say it's actually great self-care. Not that you asked, but I have 3 skincare products in the bathroom and another, 15 to 20 on my desk. Your skin is actually the largest organ of your body, and you should take care of it. Wash your face. Moisturize. SPF. Anyway, like I said, the spa is another eccentric setting for the show. They've done those quite a bit this season. We had a fair, a seance, a maze, the opera, and now we have a spa. I think the vibe of this episode is a lot more like the maze episode. You have Emily feeling some type of way, and she needs to work through it and process it, and the writers have opted to make that more entertaining by having our characters be in a different location. This time it's the spa. And one of the main things that I like about this episode is that we get to have Emily interacting with more characters than she usually does in a single episode. I think a lot of viewers get so swept up in this one romantic story that they forget that it can be really nice to see Emily have scenes with her immediate family members. Western cultures are so individualistic. The art is not always great at balancing romantic stories with familial ones. Is your family not part of how you navigate your life? Okay. I don't know how much I can say about this episode because much like the seance episode or the maze episode, it's not as eventful of an episode when we talk about major plot developments. Also, even if they had more plot developments, I still wouldn't be able to tell you about them since those would be spoilers, and this is a spoiler-free review. Every week I get people leaving comments on either one of my reviews, the spoiler-free one or the spoiler one, and they ask me questions that I am baffled to receive because there is absolutely no way that I would be able to answer those questions without giving away plot spoilers. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot ask me questions, I'm just saying I can't answer them if it means giving away spoilers. Because this episode is not as plot heavy, we are following that same pattern of getting into material that is more introspective. We are mining the layers of Emily's thoughts and emotions. She has turmoil within herself, but then again, when doesn't she have turmoil within herself? And now she needs to unpack it and work through it. One thing I will say is that it had been a while since I watched this particular episode. I binged this entire season more than once, but the last time that I did so was back before I made my video review of the entire second season. I had always remembered that there was going to be an episode at the spa, but I ended up misremembering what exactly was happening at the spa. Going into rewatching it in order to write these reviews of it, I thought that episode 6 ended a particular way, so clearly Emily was going to be trying to do something that she didn't actually end up doing. I'll clarify what it is that I'm talking about next week in my spoiler review. There are some dramatic things in this episode, but for the most part, they pale in comparison to a lot of the drama that is happening in the second half of this season. Even in episode 6, there were so many big dramatic things that happened in the episode. We had the reveal about the letter that Emily sent to Sam's wife. There was all of this theatricality to do with Emily seeing Sue on stage and her getting to go out on that stage later on and imagine herself in front of an audience, and she was hallucinating Sue again. It was very grandiose, it was very over the top, and I don't think anything in this episode quite hits that level of the other drama that you've already seen or will see in the other second half season episodes. This is almost like the last semblance of peace that you have before the other episodes come in and batter your emotions with both hands. Finally, I know a lot of you want to know if Emily and Sue will interact at all. Yes, of course they will. I don't think that's really a spoiler though, or even a secret, particularly since you can see both of them in the promo wearing their little spa outfits. Now, the conversation that they're having, much to think about. Much to unpack. But we will do all of that in next week's spoiler review, or at least I'll try my best, because I don't even know how much I can talk about this episode without giving away spoilers. So I might have to just make it another short review again. Sorry, I know it's getting really annoying. You would rather I discuss everything in depth without filtering myself, but I have to filter myself until things get fully revealed. There are not that many episodes left. I don't have to contain myself for much longer, so just bear with me. Sorry that this video is so short, but I can assure you it's another good episode. I think you will all enjoy it. It's got a nice mix of things, comedy, emotions, family content, Emily and Sue interacting with one another, and important developments to carry you through this final leg of the second season. If you are new here, don't forget to like and comment on this video, since the engagement helps my small channel to get more visibility and be recommended more by YouTube. That's how the algorithms work. Thank you to everyone that has been tuning in week after week. I'm so blown away by the support and feedback. It's all been really encouraging and motivating for me to power through these final weeks of reviews, which are going to be massive. Those last 3 episodes, I finally will get to start talking about a lot of things that I have been tiptoeing around for this entire season, because I take that no spoilers thing very seriously, but it's very exciting that we're finally getting there. While you are here, feel free to check out some of my other content, like my Knives Out video essay. Please, I want more people to watch that so badly. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my new uploads, and feel free to follow my social media accounts. Everything is in the description box, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.